Hey everybody, what's that sound? It's a musical car. It's the hit sensation across the nation with an up-and-coming star. You see me riding every day, I'm never too far. It's just musical car.
Hey there, you're watching Jeff's Musical Car in Moncton, and this week my guest is Ian Janes from Nova Scotia, Dartmouth, right?
That's right, Dartmouth. From the Annapolis Valley originally, but now living in Dartmouth.
Representing. On your fourth album, Yes Man.
That's right.
So
number 4.
Tell us about this album. There's some interesting collaborations on this.
Yeah,
one.
for sure. I started over the last 2 or 3 years. I've been traveling a lot to co-write, and so I've been spending some time in LA and a lot of time in Nashville, and sort of building my co-writing and musical network there and professional network, both with the sort of idea of writing tunes for me and my records, and also tunes that we would pitch to other people, and sometimes both, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey, the more people, the merrier, right? If other people want to cut my songs, great, you know?
Yeah, not for sure.
Yeah.
Does it help recording away from home? Because I know if you would be recording in the Maritimes, you still kind of feel like you have your responsibilities of home life. Does it kind of give you a different mindset being
Absolutely,
away?
yeah. I mean, like, I did record, I recorded a lot of the record, I mean, a lot of the overdubs and stuff in my home studio, but especially with young kids, you know, I have 3 young children, it's hard to get anything done at home. And so not only is it the actual logistics of it, but like you say, the mindset, right? When I get on the road and get away from home, and the only thing, it's like almost like a flashback to being, you know, in your early 20s again, when you don't have kids, you don't really have many expenses, you don't have much overhead, you know, and all you got to worry about is making music. And when I leave town for a couple weeks, it's like a short little working vacation where I can just concentrate on music all the time, right?
That's great. So let's get right into the music. What song are you going to play for me today?
I'm going to play the first single from Yes Man, which is a song I actually wrote singularly called Broken Record.
All right, let's hear it.
I must have heard you wrong. Sounds like the same old song that I just got out of my head. You're like a train wreck that I come to expect. You try to keep me hanging on. Well, I'm older and wiser, finally realizing that you do nothing but wrong. It's like putting on a broken record. Broken record. Can't you see that fool ain't me? Just like a broken record. We were here before, harsh words and slamming doors, and I thought the worst was over. It ain't new to me, this meant to be routine. You only call me when you're lonely. So who do you think I am? I'm not your fool or your man. I ain't waiting on your call to come in, so you can spin your broken record. Broken record. Can't see that fool ain't me. Just like broken record. And I don't know why I was waiting. Can't believe it took me this long. So I'm lifting up the needle and skipping to the next song. You're like putting on a broken record. Broken record. Can't see that fool ain't me. Just like a broken record. can't you see that fool ain't me, just like broken record.
Yeah. And for anyone watching that wants to see the hear the full band version of this, there's a cool lyric video online.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
so.
The guy named Jeff Wheaton did that for me, and yeah, it turned out really cool. Yeah, thanks.
So whenever you had your family and kids, you kind of took a little break from music. Have you been able to find more of a good balance of being able to kind of do the music thing and the family thing as well?
Yeah, it's a balance is a very appropriate word. It is tricky. Yeah, for sure. I did take a little bit of a break. I mean, it was much harder. My kids are 11, 9, and 6 now.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more manageable. I mean, my wife's still a complete all-star for holding down the fort when I'm out of town. But you know, they're all in school and they're great kids and they have a lot of their own stuff going on. So I'm able to now sort of do the music and do the traveling that's required to do the music and balance the family life. I mean, and for me, I mean, my wife and I talked about it, and we sort of feel that it's, when you do have a family, like, it's good modeling to show the kids that you can balance what you know, chasing your dreams and doing the things that you want to do with having a family.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't want to make them feel as if having them robbed me of something that I wanted to do with my life. So I think it's important, you know, and they, you know, I miss them when I travel and they miss me, at least I hope so. But, you know, I try to keep this trip short and try to sort of involve them in the process and tell them about what I'm doing and you know, and Skype and FaceTime and all the technology that's available now has certainly made it a lot easier to manage being out of town, because I can, you know, I can sit down and literally have a family meal with them when I'm on the road for an hour in my hotel room or whatever. So that's made it easier. But yeah, it's tough, but it's important to sort of keep all the things that drive you going in your life. Otherwise, you know, what are you living for, right?
Yeah. Are they diving into the whole music thing, or do they kind of have
Yeah,
their
they're
own
really,
thing?
really musical kids. You know, my daughter is playing piano now, and my son has not been as much was playing drums before, more into sports now. My youngest daughter is a little too young for it, but is certainly a performer. So I think it's in all of them, and so that's another important part of it for me, is to sort of, you know, in the event that they grow up and that's what they want to do, you know, it's important for them to have someone to look to who did make it work, right?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's really great, and I wish you best of luck on the rest of your tour.
Well, thanks,
and,
Jeff. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, no problem.
It's such a cool little thing. It's really great to be a part of it finally.
All right, thank you. And yeah, again, check out Yes Man, the newest album from Ian James. And that's it for this episode of Jeff's Musical Car. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Over and out.